Good evening, I am Manisva Yadav. Welcome to Radio Bharati. Let's begin with the top news updates of the day. India's richest woman Savitri Jindal to contest Haryana polls as independent candidate. Gas leak from chemical factory spread across Ambarnath city in Maharashtra. US backs 2 permanent seats for African nation on UN Security Council. Spanish PM met Venezuelan opposition figure amid tensions. Amid spate of trainer aircraft accident, DGCA orders special safety audit to flying schools. Retail inflation inches up to 3.65 in August on account of rise in food prices. Afghanistan-New Zealand Greater Noida match become first test to be abandoned due to rain in Asia. NFL star Tyreek Hill handcuffing detention revives fear of police access against black Americans. Now news in brief. The BJP Kurukshetra MP Naveen Jindal mother Savitri Jindal, who was an aspirant of a poll ticket from the party of Haryana Assembly election, filed a nomination from Hisar seat as an independent on Thursday. On the last day of filing nomination, 74-year-old Miss Savitri, the wife of noted industrialist late O.P. Jindal, entered the fray against Haryana Minister and sitting MLA from Hisar Kamal Gupta. A gas leakage from the factory of chemical company has spread panic in Maharashtra Ambarnath. The chemical fumes have spread across the entire city, lowering visibility and causing irritation to eyes, throats, bringing back memories of Bhopal gas disaster of 1984. Videos from the city showed roads covered in a smoky haze. Those exposed to it have their nose and mouth covered. The haze appears to cover the city as far as eyes go. The United States announced Thursday that it will support the addition of 2 new permanent seats for African countries on powerful UN Security Council and a first-ever non-permanent seat for a small island developing nation. US Ambassador to the UN Linda Thomas-Greenfield made the announcement in a speech to the Council on Foreign Relations, calling it a follow-up to US President Joe Biden's announcement 2 years ago to the US support expanding the 15-member body. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez met Thursday with Venezuelan opposition candidate Guillermo González Urrutia, who fled to Madrid over the weekend requesting asylum as tension mounted between Caracas and its former colonial ruler. The meeting came just hours after the head of Venezuelan parliament called for suspending relations with Madrid. Following a spate of accidents involving trainer aircraft in recent months, Aviation Safety Regulator Directorate General of Civil Aviation Thursday announced a comprehensive special safety audit of all flying training organizations for flying schools across the country. The special audit will be completed in 3 phases between September and November. Retail inflation inched higher to 3.65% in August from the 5-year low print of 3.60% in July, mainly on account of rise in food prices, even as it continued to remain below the 4% mark and 2% of medium-term inflation target set by the Reserve Bank of India. Data released by the National Statistical Office showed Thursday. After slipping to a 13-month low of 5.42% in July, food inflation based on combined food price index increased to 5.66% in August, led by an uptick in perishables such as vegetables and fruits. The Afghanistan-New Zealand meeting in Greater Noida on Friday became the first test in 730 matches in 91 years to be abandoned due to rain in Asia, with an intense downpour marring the opening day on Monday and an under-par outfield worsening both over the following days. The ground was deemed unfit for the play of all 4 previous days. After Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill scored an 80-yard touchdown against Jacksonville Jaguars earlier this week, the NFL star subtly put both his hands behind his back to ridicule his handcuff detention a few hours earlier. The American footballer star had been pulled out of his car by a police officer and pushed to the ground after refusing to roll down the car window fully when stopped for a speeding violation. That's all for the day. For more such updates, stay tuned to Radio Bharati. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel.